welcome to the farm. Making sourdough.
Good job, Junie.
Okay, done. It looks perfect now.
Hey, girlfriend, come here.
Oh.
What is on our list today? We've already done a lot on our list today, haven't we?
I good.
You're good?
I growed.
Oh, you growed.
I guess
Look at those muscles. So what else do we have to do? Because what's coming in today?
a bad storm.
A bad storm. So we're trying to get all the stuff done before that happens.
But we have to do it fast.
Yeah, look at the sky. It's already blue.
Yeah, and we have to do it fast. Like right now.
So what do we got to do still? This is yours.
Make sourdough.
Well, we started Otis. We got Otis on the counter. Now we have to let it activate.
Then we have to activate it.
So you know how we poured the flour and the water in? So now we just have to let it rise all day. So we won't actually be able to make sourdough until it's
Need a big apron.
Yeah, I think I can tie this one around your waist because I think you've got the egg apron in your play kitchen. But I should be able to tie this one around your waist.
This, you mean this? Oh, there
Arms
was,
up. Arms up. Good job.
oh, there was one. But don't get really tight.
I'm not.
And I'm hungry.
You're hungry.
Yeah, but
So as spring and summer is approaching, the girls will be home with Nate and I all the time. And truthfully, June just loves the farm. I mean, I have never, at least in my own experience with my children, it's just like, you know, when that thing fills them up. That is what the farm does for June. She gets up every morning and feeds animals with Nathan. She helps me in the garden.
Mommy,
Yes.
that was fine.
We put Fern up because it was pouring down rain. We'll let her out in just a second. But she was just not loving school, wanted to just soak up everything on the farm. And so Nathan and I talked about it, and you were like, you know what? There's a lot of valuable things she can learn living life on the farm. She loves it. And so we decided we were going to just keep her here with us. And it has been such a joy. It's so fun
This is blue rock.
seeing her excited about something, seeing her learn, seeing how she views the farm. Oh, you want to see if there's one over here? It has made my little mama heart so happy. No egg? I bet Dad got it. So we have a chicken that's been laying right here. So I get asked often, you know, how do you do what you do with kids? And I always tell people, extend an invitation. For all of our children, this doesn't appeal for them, but they each have that one thing they really love. June loves the animals. And so we just really kind of cater that. We give her opportunities to come collect eggs. We let her feed animals. We let her milk with us. And so for me, yeah, it takes longer, but I always tell myself, I'm literally creating memories that will last a lifetime. And I'm literally teaching her life skills, and that is worth taking extra time all day long. So
There's a white chicken.
there's a white chicken. Can you grab that lid and put it back on for Mommy? There we go. That, my friend, is not where you should be laying. Do you see that chicken up there?
Yeah.
What is that chicken doing?
Oh, I see an egg.
I know. I think Daddy got all of them.
No, there's some up there.
I know, I can't reach those, but we've got 4 hens in there laying. So let's put this in here, and then we'll come back, okay?
No, we have to get them. I think the chickens can get them for us, but they were not.
I know. Hey, let's put this in your little egg apron, and then we'll go check on the baby goats, and maybe they'll be done laying eggs when we're done, okay?
You can get your babies out.
Where do you think they are?
I know.
Hey, Maybelle.
Oh,
Oh, there they are.
one comes.
here's Oreo.
Pick it up.
Look, they'll come. Look, here's Buck. Here's Buck. I bet they'll come out. You want to hold?
I can get one. Yeah, and hold her.
All right, we'll sit there. Oh, look, they all came out over there. There's Magnolia and Buck.
And hold her. There.
I think it misses its siblings. Look here.
Oh.
Oh man. Who is that?
Buck. Buck is my baby because I love Buck. Because Buck is mine.
Come here, Spring. So that's Buck. This is Spring. So this is Millie's baby. Say hi.
I'm gonna do it what you're doing.
Look, well then you gotta put it towards the lens. See this right here? That's actually where you put him. There we go.
Okay.
See? So, Junie, what's your favorite thing to do all day long? You love to come out here with the baby?
Yeah,
Why don't you put him down? I'll let you hold Spring for a minute.
no, I want to hold Buck. Okay, you can.
I don't want him. You put him down for a second. You're a good little goat mama, though, just so you know.
I want her.
All right.
Whoa,
She is certainly not afraid to get him.
Buck is happy too.
What's your favorite things about the goats, June?
Holding them.
You love holding them?
And
We need to show them Magnolia. Introduce them. Who do you got here?
Magnolia.
This is Magnolia.
Yeah.
She's a little doeling.
Yeah, like the purple, like the.
Hi. Hi, baby. You sweet little dirty.
Baby. Boo, boo, boo.
Hello, Spring. How are you, sweetie?
Oh, hi, sweet. I want to do it to me too.
You want her to do it to you too? To jump up on you?
Uh-huh.
All right, well, what do you want to tell folks about Magnolia? Because we're about to go inside. It's getting cold.
Oh, I'm gonna step it. Aww. Okay, let me put. No. Got you, Ma. Got you, Wing. Oh, this has to. I got her.
Good job.
You're Scoochie Woochie.
Aww.
I'm getting me a kiss.
I know. All right, June, we got to put her down because the storm is blowing in. So we got to make sure we get these babies in, okay? So put her down. Let's go open Millie's gate, okay? So that they can get in.
Okay. Okay.
You still got your egg?
Uh-huh. And there's another one white, another one black.
All right, so let's open up her gate.
Okay. Where to start? On the piggies.
Piggies have moved outside. They love it. All right, let's open up her. Watch out, sissy.
Guys.
All right.
Chillian.
Look, it's about to come. Look outside. So we are gonna transition inside. We'll finish this vlog this afternoon. When we're milking Millie again, we'll put everybody up for the night. Yeah, what do you think about that?
Oh, because the babies won't.
The babies will get up, and if they don't, I will go out there in the rain and get them, okay?
But the bad storm.
It's just rain. It's just thunderstorms. Good morning, y'all. Jill here. Welcome back. I'm about to go milk Millie, but I fed Otis yesterday, my sourdough starter, because I was going to make ciabatta bread, and we had crazy tornadoes. We spent most of the day in our basement. It was insane. We'll talk about that later. But essentially my sourdough starter rose and then it fell and I didn't think twice about it. So now I'm gonna discard this by about half. I'm gonna refeed 100 grams of flour, 100 grams of starter, and get this active again so we can bake some sourdough. All right, so I got my mason jar. I got my warm water. Now I wonder how I'm gonna take all of this and you guys. Man, the people who let you guys milk with them, they're the real MVPs. So now I just gotta get all this out the door and we'll be good to go. All right. So you guys know I am milking Millie off of one side because she had one baby, Spring, and she's only eating off of one side. So we're milking out one side, she's eating off the other side, and it's kind of worked out great because we've had plenty of milk and baby's had plenty of milk, so it's been nice. The kids are officially obsessed with goat milk, and I will say it's probably some of the best coffee I've ever had in my life. Oh my gosh, it is windy here today. Goodness. So what I've been doing is locking them all up at night with their babies, feeding Millie on the milk stanchion in the morning, Maybelle in the stall, and then I let them all out during the day, and they all just play so great. The babies get along fantastic. Come on. We did have the first day we let them out, there was quite a bit of like dominance being shown. Millie and Maybelle fought for a while. I was really nervous, and then everyone just told me you're gonna have to let them fight it out, and they'll work it out, and they did. So, bring all your friends out here with you, sissy. There we go. There we go. We got Oreo, Magnolia, Buck, and Spring. Hi, baby.
Mommy, guess what?
What?
So we saw the goats, so we rolled up the window to see all the baby goats, and guess what?
What?
They were playing Ring Around the Rosie around the tree.
Were they?
Yeah.
All right, so this has been a game changer, this little milking funnel. When I actually bought Millie and Maybelle, come here, I'll hold you. That was one of the first things I did, was buy like all the milking supplies. But I'm gonna have to shave Millie's udders, like they are so hairy.
Hey, Mama.
Yeah.
Two of the black babies' milk, drink mommy's thing.
Her teats?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so every time I milk Millie, there's just like handfuls.
And it's Millie.
And it's Millie. Every time I milk Millie, there's just like handfuls of hair. And so I'm really thankful for the mesh strainer. That way that does not get in my milk. However, one of my friends was like, oh no, we go through and we just shave the udders of the mamas that we're milking. And so I think we might do that if it doesn't scare her too badly. But, y'all, what do you think about Millie's milk, June? Oh, mommy's gonna hold it. I just want you to tell them what you think. Is it some of the best milk you've ever had?
I love it. It's yummy.
You love it. What's up, guys? If you have hung with us through this video, hats off to you. Nathan and I have each tried to start a vlog all weekend long, and due to one reason or another, we have not quite finished it. I'm determined to get it finished because I do want to give you guys an update. It's a beautiful day. I've been doing some houseplant care. So I took, gosh, a lot of my houseplants out into the cottage garden today, up potted them into bigger containers, gave them fresh soil. I used our compost bombs and made a tea, and I'm going to be hitting all the houseplants with fertilizers. It's what I really like to use. I'll leave a link down below, but right now I have got everything just kind of out on the table, and we've got to start hanging some more. So I usually always try to just rotate my houseplants around kind of based off of what they're telling me. And some of them I can tell just want to be moved into a different space. So trying to get that situated. But our lovely friend Doug has been here today helping Nathan trench. I'm going to insert some footage here for you guys to see, but I'm sure it was really loud when Nathan was trying to vlog with you guys. So now we're going to go out there and actually see what's going on. Oh yeah, and remember that sourdough I was working on? Well, happened to have tornadoes come through, had to discard and refeed. Then Peyton had a track meet that lasted longer, so I had to discard and refeed. But I'm happy to say that I now have ciabatta rising. This will be the second time I've made ciabatta. If you're looking for a sourdough that you can get done in one day, this is your go-to recipe. If you're looking for a sourdough that is great for sandwiches, this is your recipe. So I am using the recipe from Artisan Sourdough Made Simple by Emily Rafa. She's got a book on Amazon. I'll find it and link it for you guys. We've got one chicken. There we go. It likes to lay right here in the entrance of the raised bed garden. And she is faithful. We got a chicken that keeps breaking her eggs, but I'll take it. There we go. Also, we have the chickens that keep just knocking. I fill this up with hay almost every day, and they keep knocking the hay out and knocking their little boxes out. But Nathan already got eggs today, and I'm collecting quite a few. And so, that's awesome. Probably not the best place for them in my pocket, but it's alright. I feel like there are a few things that signify spring. One, when the tulips and the daffodils bloom. Two, when the greenhouse starts filling up. And then three, when the chickens start laying again. For me, it's like, all right, we are moving into a new season. So this has been so nice, because there for a minute, we were having to buy eggs because our chickens just weren't laying. And so I think I told you guys, we switched their feed. That was helping. And now I just think with the warmer days and everything, they're really starting to crank up. So this past winter, we were having to buy eggs because we don't put any artificial lighting in for our girls. We just kind of give them a break. But now that they are just rocking and rolling again, and we are getting like 8 to 10, 11 eggs a day, we are going to be really, really diligent all spring and summer to freeze dry these. That way we do not have to worry about not having eggs. Because let me tell you, having to buy eggs was kind of a bummer when we have so many chickens. And so Nathan and I have a plan. I think every single week we're gonna put a batch into the freeze dryer. Now we have reconstituted those. They work great, but you just have to eat them like a scrambled egg, which is what our kids are eating anyways. So it kind of works out really well for us. Charlie, look at all these eggs. I literally have a pocket full of eggs.
Oh, well, guess what?
Chicken butt.
There's not any more room. There's only like 3 more spaces left in the egg thing.
That's a good thing, right?
And I just counted, we have 23 eggs.
Wow. It's a good egg day for us, huh? All right, finally the sun has started to come down a little, and my backyard is crazy. So back here, let me walk up here and show you guys. This is where our pack and wash shed. Our friend Josh just got done leveling out the pad, so that's why the concrete guy's here, because we are going to lay concrete in it. We've asked a lot of farmers, and the one thing they said, do not skimp on when you are building a pack and wash shed, is the concrete, because as you are washing everything, if you've got a dirt floor, you are going to immediately regret that. So we just budgeted that in, but it's right here. So I did cut into my sunflower space a little bit, which is why we kind of dug out more of the backyard to give myself a little bit more space. I'd have to ask Nathan how big it is, Babe, how big is the pack shed? How big is the pack shed?
It's gonna be essentially a 12 by 24.
12 by 24. And how big is the cooler? A 6 by 8 or a 6 by 6? 6 by 6 walk-in, so be pretty good. We'll have our bubbler, our dryer, the cooler, and then lots of space to be able to bring in harvest. So that's where all the post-harvest stuff will take place. So I'm really excited about that. All right, how pooped are you on a scale of 1 to 10?
I'm pooped, and I've been supervising.
You've been supervising.
I've been watching Doug work.
So here, move this way just a little. Here we have our high tunnel. So the weather, right? We chose the wrong time to put up a high tunnel.
Yeah.
Spring in Arkansas, not only do we get rain, like those spring showers are like, I mean, we got what, 8-9 inches the other day?
We got 8 inches in one day.
Yeah, so it has really kind of halted. So you're going to, what do you have left where you can put on the top plastic and we can bring in our compost and start planting?
I'm waiting on scaffolding because that's so tall. Right now I've got a ladder on top of a table and it's still not tall enough. And so anyways, I've got some scaffolding coming, and then I'm gonna put the wiggle wire channel on the outside hoops. Then we'll be able to put the top plastic, and from there we're gonna go ahead and make our 30-inch rows with compost, and we'll probably start growing in it.
Yeah, I've got about 1,000 lettuce and spinach combined that need to go out, and I'm really trying to prevent planting those in the existing tunnel, because that means I'd have to do tomatoes and cucumbers over here, and we can trellis those in here, we will, but I've already got that set up in our existing tunnel.
Yep.
And so we're trying to just get dirt in the ground and protection, especially when it comes to lettuce and spinach. You really want to keep the rain off of that. That's how you're really able to succeed there. And you can still grow them outside, but at the scale at which we're doing, having that plastic cover is going to be really
And the only
important.
other thing that's preventing us, and there's a gentleman here right now that's quoting us, is we need a retaining wall because we are getting so much rain right now. I mean, our property's on a slope. We're just getting massive washouts right now. And so we can't start growing in there until we have a way to divert water around the tunnel. And so
yeah, I told him the other day, I mean, it was pouring down rain, and I went to go put the sides down on my tunnel, and I mean, it's like calf deep. I mean, rolling rivers through our greenhouses. And so that's something that we're just trying to prioritize so that we aren't doing all this in vain, you know? But it is things that, of course, we didn't realize how. It's like when you start a project, you don't know what all is involved until you run into that next step. And now, you know, Doug's here with the trencher, but we talk about growing rocks a lot, and that's been a massive issue, is not being able to trench through the massive boulders.
yeah, we can't even finish trenching because of all the rocks here.
So now we have to get someone else out to get all the big rocks
with
out.
a mini X, with a small.
And then we can go. So y'all just be praying for us this spring as we are trying to have good attitudes, as we're trying to get all this done. We've had to kind of pivot our plan quite a bit. I don't want to say thankfully the restaurant we're going for is behind, but they are a bit behind.
On their opening
So that has kind of worked in our favor slightly, and I'm trying not to stress about it.
Well, I mean, we've got several weeks worth of produce in this other tunnel that'll be ready for them. So
yeah. So there's an update. I'm gonna go in and start on dinner because I still have to milk Millie, and I've got sourdough going, and
I'm about to get a cold beer.
I thought a raindrop. Is it supposed to rain?
I don't know. Tuesday, 2 days. We're getting rain in 2 more days.
All right.
That's probably just perspiration for me.
Gross. I love you. So there's a little update on what's going on the farm. We're pooped. I mean, ask any farmer, gardener, homesteader. Springs are usually always our busy times. It's great, right? It's just this rush of adrenaline. You're working longer, you're getting up earlier, but I've actually been doing really well, you guys, at this self-care. So it's Sunday. It was like probably Friday, I think, when I started this vlog. Sunday when I'm ending it. But I spent the day just in the cottage garden, hanging out with my girls. It just feels good to give yourself a minute to be filled back up. So I really want to encourage you guys, if maybe you're in the hustle bustle of spring, maybe you have projects, maybe you're feeling behind, it's normal. It's so normal. But even in the busyness, even in the hustle and bustle, even in the always feeling behind, I have learned from experience, you still have to take moments to stop and just sit and enjoy what it is that you've built. And so today, although I was working, I guess, planting some stuff out in the cottage garden, I got so filled up because I think sometimes when we are so busy, we forget that we are living this beautiful life that we've all worked so hard for. And so if you're out in your garden working your hiney off, sit down, drink a cup of coffee, enjoy it, have a conversation with your spouse, invite your kids to come in and hang out with you. I don't know, for me, just those intentional breaks have been so life-giving that even though the days are long, I'm still feeling really filled up. So thank you guys for hanging out with us as we did a little update. Thank you all for checking on us, that we are clear of the storms. I am getting a lot of emails saying we have another round coming on Tuesday, so we'll keep you guys posted. But we just appreciate your love and support so much. So thanks for hanging out. I'll talk to you soon.